Mr. Speaker.
I call Todd McLeay.
Mr. Speaker, there are people in New Zealand living in hope now that that last speech has finished. We'll get on very soon, I'm sure, to the quiz that was announced, but I think the number of people taking part in the quiz at this stage will be many less than the beginning of the intervention. Can I just address one point from that last speech very briefly before I get into talking about what is a significant piece of legislation? The last speaker in the debate spoke of 200,000 children in poverty in New Zealand. Now, I don't want to debate around the word poverty, what that means, but what I do want to say is, Mr. Speaker, I want to recollect that over 9 years of a Labor government there were more than $20 billion worth of surpluses, and at the end of that 9-year period there were the same number of children in poverty as there were at the very beginning. Now, but I just wanted to address that. I'll put it aside because the House is harmoniously moving towards a short recess. Can I say, Mr. Speaker, again, this amendment bill is another significant step towards achieving clear and robust regulatory arrangements across our financial sector. The amendment bill, whilst the original Act of 2010 has proven to be effective, it's not unexpected that some provisions have been identified as appropriate for reform, and therefore this amendment bill does that. Mr. Speaker, I did say this is a significant piece of legislation, and therefore I want to reserve my substantive contribution until the second reading. But can I say to the Minister that was one of the more enlightening speeches I've heard of legislation that's likely to come to the Financial and Expenditure Committee, and I want to thank her for her great knowledge in this area.
I call Raymond Ho.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to take a quarter